Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. On 24th October 2020, University of Hyderabad releases its results for MSc courses. For that, there is no offline counseling because of the corona pandemic. Now they are going to conduct online counseling. For that, you need to upload your certificates in their official website. They will verify that. After that, if you are selected, you will get SMS or email. Then you can download from there. You can download your admit card. So for that, I will give you few instructions how to do that one. So this is the process. First of all, see carefully. First of all, open your site, official site, acadhuhyd.ac.in. Click on it. Then what will happen? There is a official page will open. In that portal, there is in the left side of the corner there is highlighted with red mark the admission portal. Just click on that. Then you will get another page. In that page there is displayed login details. One is your application number. Second one is password. So enter your application number and password and login. If you forget your password, then click there will be displayed another option, forgot or regenerate your password. Click on that. Then another page. They will give you three options: enter application number and date of birth and last four digits of your phone number. Then you will get one OTP and enter that OTP, and you can create a new password and then come back and re-login. You will log in this time. So after your login, just submit your certificates. Which certificates? TC, that means transfer certificates, migration certificate, study conduct certificates from 6 to 10th, 6 to 2 up to BSc level of your qualifying degree. If you are in IMSc, up to 12th. If you are BSc qualifying degree is BSc, then you have to submit your study conduct certificates up to BSc. This is very important. Okay, next, qualifying mark sheet. If you are IMSc, then 12th mark sheet and 10th mark sheet and study conducts. If you are BSc, with BSc qualifying degree is your BSc, and then 12th class and 10th class, all the certificates you have to submit. If you don't have any certificates BSc, you have a chance they are prolonged the dates. So along with that certificates, you have to submit OBC. This is the most important, because if you are general category, you don't worry, because you don't need to submit OBC certificates. If you are OBC, that means if you are not get admission in open category, then you have to produce your OBC certificates. Otherwise, you won't get admission in that. So you have to submit compulsory OBC certificates. OBC candidates whose name is listed in that merit list, please submit your OBC compulsory. The date should be 1/4/2017. This date must, okay, it should be after 1/4/2017. That means second onwards, 1, 2, 3, the dates. Okay, so this is the, if applicable. Other candidates, no need to worry, it is for only OBC candidates. Next, income certificates. If you are OBC candidates or other candidates, your family income should be less than 1 lakh. If you are SC/ST candidate, your family income should be less than 2 lakhs. Okay, here they were mentioned the date also. The income certificate date should be after the 1/4/2020. It is very important. So please, everyone should upload, because if you are not uploaded, you have to pay semester fees very high. Okay, then after EWS certificate, this is for economically weaker sections, for general category. So this is also very important. This is a must certificate, should be here. OBC is most important, EWS certificates is very important, and the 10th or 12th certificates, these are qualifying statement. If you don't have, you can submit later. But 10th, if you are 12th standard, if you don't have 12th certificate, you should upload 10th compulsory. You should upload 10th compulsory. Okay, if you don't have any your qualifying certificate, you can upload your previous certificates also. This is the certificates. Next to fees, how to pay fee. After submitting application, you have to pay fee, but till now they are not enabled payment option, so they are only enabled certificates. So you have to upload your certificates only. So I think this will be enabled, payment option will be enabled in 2-3 days. So first upload your certificates, because you don't have more time. So next, payment option. So payment through only online, credit card, debit card or net banking, only this method applicable. There is no another way for offline or something. So no DDs, no other things, only online payment. So if you are not get admitted, who are not interested to join in the university, that means someone got admission, after joining few days he don't want to do his course in that, so you can cancel your admission. Based on the UGC guidelines, you will be refunded in the date between the 9th November. That means after 9th November or after 9th November 2020. Okay. Many people who are not, but I think all shortly, many people, I think we know that every student who are shortlisted will pay their money and upload certificate. They will upload certificates. So that means you are not getting admission. If there is a 200 candidates are shortlisted, 200 candidates are paying money and uploading certificates, means they are all not going to be getting seat, because there will be less number of seats. So there is no guarantee. Your seat will be based on your rank, your name. Where is your name? How many seats are there in that respective course? So that is very important. If you are uploading your certificates, you are paying your money. That means your admission is not confirmed. Okay. So the final result will be on 9th November. Then only you know whether you got admission or not. Okay. So after paying your payment, keep your soft copy of transaction and hard copy also, because if your soft copy was gone, the hard copy will be useful for refund purpose. So who are selected in the entrance who are selected, they will get SMS or email. In that email they will send to you a student portal login details. From that you can log in that one. You can download your admit card ID card, provisional admit card. Provisional admit card mean there is here is difference is that provisional admit card means it will be based on your counseling. Your hostel fees will be 3,800 rupees. This when I was a student in my batch is 2016 to 18. So in that time 3,800 rupees for first semester. The 2,500 for mess fees, 500 room rent, 250 for crackery, hostel fund, Wi-Fi, and other things for 600. Total 3,800. So 850. So I think you have to pay 3,850, not 3,800. 3,850. This is the required certificate. Required documents are your Aadhaar card must, your admit card. This is the select you whatever we mentioned here, provisional ID card. You will get after your seat is confirmed. You will be emailed your provisional ID. So that provisional admit card, and you pay after that the payment challan, payment receipt, and your other certificates, income, caste, that means OBC, other certificates that you have to produce. So there will be two sides in the university. Campus will be called as South Campus and North Campus. In South Campus, there is a men's hostel, ladies hostels are there. Men's hostel LIJK. So LH ladies hostels 6, 7, 8, 9 are there. One new hostel was opened in 2018. Yes, 2018. So this is in the north there is a G hostel, G and H, AR something other. I know these two hotels, G hostel and H hostel. These H hostel are near to gym. G hostel, that means sports complex. Near to sports complex. This is G hostel is besides the road. You can see it while going south on besides the road. So this is the hostels. Some other hostels are ladies hostels are there. It is at canteen side. So our VC office side. You can see some ladies hostels. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any doubt, please comment below. Please subscribe my channel.